Chung Sao, Cantonese or Chi Pao Mandarin. Chung Sao is derived from the Cantonese and Hong Kong dialect, which translates to long dress. Chi Pao is a Mandarin pronunciation which translates to banner gown. They can be made with different materials worn either on casual or formal occasions and be of varying lengths. It creates an impression of simple and quiet charm, elegance, and neatness. And if you ever go to China, don't pronounce it the way I just did, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Thank you. I hope I didn't say anything offensive. Kenya. We have Helen Kiti, Angela Mutua, and Steve, and Derek, and somebody else, I think, or is that everybody? Anyway, and Angela's 11-year-old son, Jacob, and Helen's 9-year-old nephew, Derek. The name of the dress for women is kitenge, pronounced as kitege, or kitege. Kitege. The dress is usually worn during the wedding occasions, government official holidays like celebrating Independence Day, family reunions, African national conferences, or any cultural gatherings. Mostly the women's and men's dresses are silk blends and children are cotton. In Kenya, East Africa, women dress mostly in this dress during these occasions. Unlike men who prefer to wear casual clothing, but when men wear the outfit, theirs could either be a kitenge shirt or a safari suit, which is usually referred to as kaunda suit. Okay, thank you. They should rename my part How to Butcher 25 Different Languages. Hungary, oh, this is going to be challenging. This is Christina and Tibor Toplinski. Is that right? Native Hungarian dress from the late 1800s that was most often worn by peasants in the countryside, usually for festivities and weddings. Both vests are made from felt with embroidery of the Polochny style. Women wore a pleated underskirt, always with an apron and a headdress. The blouse is white cotton with white embroidery of the same style. On their feet, women wore wooden slippers with red corduroy top. On special occasions, girls wore fancy black leather shoes that resembled the traditional slippers with a wide strap around the front. Men wore vests as well, often with a puffy long sleeve and white shirt. Black horseman pants with high riding boots completed the dress, as the Hungarians were known for their expert horsemanship. The embroidery of the Hungarians dates back to the Middle Ages, where the amount of a family adorned determined their status and wealth. Thank you. Now we have Ireland. I know I can pronounce this one. Reno Irish Dance Company. The early days of Irish dance required nothing more than your Sunday best. But with the advent of Irish dance schools and competitions, costumes came into existence. Simple costumes evolved into the ornately embroidered and decorated velvet or wool, or the lighter weight fabrics we see today. The dresses weigh several pounds and cost from hundreds to thousands of dollars. They are worn in conjunction with the hard shoe of leather with fiberglass heel, or the soft shoe called gillies, made of soft leather that laces from toe to ankle. Thank you. Okay, this is representing the Reno Taiko group. Woo! Happy? A kimono that served as an overcoat for working or leisure wear for craftsmen, farmers, and artisans. Obi is the belt that ties around the lower waist. The crane on the back is the group logo. The crane has traditionally been considered a sign of good fortune. Hachimaki, thin cotton towel that's used for a headband. Japanese people use hachimaki in many different occasions. It is common to use in the festivals. And tabi, traditional Japanese socks, ankle high and with a separation between the big toe and other toes. Construction workers, farmers, and other workmen often wear a type of tabi called jikatabi, which is made of heavier, tougher material and often having rubber soles. Thank you. Now we have Bangladesh. Rajit Salim, Urban, Maliat, Maria, and Malia. Lots of folks. The outfits being modeled today are all native Bengali daily wear, Punjabi top. They're made of cotton with embroidery. The traditional Bengali dress is known as pajama Punjabi. These are worn usually during religious and special events and made out of cotton and silk with hand embroidery. Maria in Malia is wearing a salwar and a kameez. This is worn on special occasions such as dinner invitations, wedding, made out of chiffon and silk. Malia is wearing, I think that's a repeat. Maria is wearing a salwar and kameez as well. Very, very pretty. Thank you. And now we have Native Americans. Quadrina Dry Romero, pronounced more or less how I pronounced it, I think. The native dress Quadrina is wearing was hand-sewn by her paternal grandmother, Elva Frank Dry, her mother, Aletha Tom, and Quadrina. It is a blessing to wear the dress because it is the last dress Quadrina's grandmother made. In the 1800s, Southern Paiute women wore similar dresses during cold weather. The dress is made from deer hide that was hunted and tanned by family friends from the Southern Paiute tribe. For generations, her relatives have hunted and skinned the deer to make clothing, as well as for it to be used for other resources. The beadwork Quadrina is wearing is handmade by family members. The butterfly represents, for many tribes, another chance to begin life anew. When the butterfly beadwork was made for Quadrina, she was getting ready to graduate from college. Wow. The eagle feathers she is wearing come from the Kaibab Paiute Indian Reservation in northern Arizona, where Quadrina is an enrolled member. The eagle feathers are very sacred to the North American indigenous peoples and should be worn in the highest honor. Today, Quadrina wears the dress during social powwows, however. It has been worn during different ceremonies. When Quadrina wears her dress, she is reminded of her grandmother sewing so patiently. Today, she wears the dress in honor of her grandmother and reflects on the hardships she endured during her life as an American Indian, as well as her mother and other women in her life who have been her teachers. Thank you. And now we're continuing with Native America with women's fancy shawl regalia. All parts of the regalia are handmade or hand-sewn. The most outstanding feature of the fancy shawl outfit is the shawl, usually made with unique designs in various colors. No two shawls are alike. The outfit includes a dress or skirt, belt, leggings, and moccasins. The cape that holds the shawl down can be fully beaded or made out of cloth. The hair ties and hair accessories are all made of small seed beads and usually match the outfit. Other beaded items include a choker and moccasins. The fancy shawl dance is intended to mimic the butterfly, which is also a reason for all the vivid colors and design. Gorgeous.